Hi everyone, I'm Robyn Zimmerman, and this is Talk of the Town, and I am so excited to talk about Jekyll Hyde. Jekyll Hyde is opening next week at Seahawk Cultural Center, and Mainstage Community Theater is putting this show on with the director, Bryce Cofield, who is our guest, and then also we have Kourtnie Dwornikoski, who plays Emma Carew in the show. As you all know, just finished Oliver back in June, and then now this is a show.
It was a wonderful show.
Well,
Wonderful.
thank you, but nothing like Jekyll Hyde you called it a beast.
Oh yes, it is. It's an
Why?
enormous show.
Why is it so big and a
Well,
beast?
for one reason is because we're incorporating a 9-piece band. We're doing this at the Seahawk stage, and it is an enormous stage.
Right.
So it's like a lot of space to fill, and it's a 22-person cast. Almost all of it. I would say it's like kind of like a light opera with the amount of singing that's in it, and everybody's doing a great job.
Daniel Court plays Jekyll Hyde.
Yes.
He was on our show last week talking football.
Oh yeah.
And I said, how many solos do you have? And he said 10.
Mm-hmm.
So, and tell us about your character.
So Emma Carew is Jekyll's fiance who just is in love with him, and she's his light. I always say that she's the light to Lucy's dark, you'll see. And throughout the show, you just kind of see her struggle with his balance between his work and her, and she just wants him to open up to her and let her in his life more.
Now, you all are partnering with NAMI, the National Association of
Yes.
Mental Illness, and because it's a dark show.
Mm-hmm.
It's a man who struggles with what?
With
His-
duality, it's with his good and evil side. He takes a medication that ends up transforming him into basically two separate people, the good side and the bad side. And there's a lot of parallels between, in this story, between
Addiction.
substance abuse, addiction, mental illness.
Right.
And so we thought it would be a nice way to support the community
that.
and give the people a little way to get the help that they need.
Right.
You know.
So what has been the biggest challenge in directing this show, would you say, Bryce?
The biggest challenge is rehearsing remotely.
Yes.
I would say. I think
over
we
at
talked about that
Sequins,
a little
the
bit.
ballroom, right?
Yeah. So it's just being able to kind of envision what you're going to see on stage, and then kind of conveying that to 22 different people without there actually being any scenery pieces or anything. It's just a dance studio that we rehearse in.
Right.
But we just recently moved into the high school, and so we're starting to incorporate some of those elements into our rehearsal.
So I hear the cast is absolutely fantastic, like with Kourtnie.
Yeah,
You've got
absolutely.
Daniel, you've got Kourtnie, you've got...
We've got Daniel Court, we've got Debbie Court, so we've
Yeah.
got that dynamic duo.
Yeah, you got Patty Myers.
Yeah, Patty.
We have Tommy Ballard in the cast who plays Danvers Carew, which is my dad.
And he's phenomenal.
Yeah.
He is phenomenal. I think this is the first musical theater thing that he's done in this community, and
Right.
it's very impressive, the amount of work that he's
Yeah.
put into it, and what he's producing, is great.
And then you have our Bill Sykes from Oliver.
Yes, I haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle.
Kyle, Bryce.
Absolutely.
Well, it sounds like an amazing show. I'm going the first weekend so that I can go again the next weekend.
Oh, nice.
And so to get your tickets, you go to Mainstage Community Theater, their website, and it is general admission.
Yeah.
So that theater, so you buy your tickets, get your tickets now, because the publicity has been phenomenal, but you also want to get there early.
Yeah, so you can get a good seat.
So you can get a good seat. Will the theater open like 30 minutes before so
Yeah.
you can get there and then grab your
Yeah,
seat?
so we have a 7:00 show. The house will open at 6:30.
Okay.
And at that point, you guys can go in and pick your seats. But
All right.
yeah.
What's your favorite part of the show, Kourtnie?
Oh, that's a great question. It always changes. I think right now is In His Eyes with me and Lucy. I love
beautiful.
singing it with Debbie. She just kills it every time, and it's such a beautiful song about how these two women are just in love with Jekyll from different points of view. And he staged it so wonderfully, and I'm so excited to do it in front of an audience.
What is your expertise in the theater, Bryce? Would it be the
My
artistic side, or would it be the blocking, the character development?
So I started with Main Stage way back when it was Hilton Head Community and Youth Theater,
right.
and then Main Street Youth Theater. And so over that time, I've learned how to do sets, lighting, costumes, directing from all the wonderful directors that I've worked with in the community. So it's like I kind of have made this my whole life. So
Very
there are certain aspects of it that are better.
Well, I've heard wonderful things about your direction.
Oh, thank you so
and
much.
and the cast. So Jekyll Hyde.
Yes.
It's going to be at Cultural Center, the Seahawk Cultural Center. They're at the high school, and it opens on September the 12th and runs through September 22nd. Get your tickets. Thank you all.